What did
Laura,
you
so how was he gaslighting you? What was he saying to gaslight you?
Well, put it this way. What do you class as gaslighting? Because I class it as manipulative behaviour.
Yeah, pretty much to say yes.
Right, exactly. So blocking somebody and telling everybody that you're blocked and then unblocking them physically so you can watch them on their page. And then as soon as they're unblocked and they go to block you and it takes you to their live and you block them straight out again.
How do you know
Don't
he's
you call that
blocked, Laura?
No, but he can block who he wants, isn't he, though, at the end of the day?
How do you know
Yeah,
he's
and then
blocked
telling
her?
people that I'm stalking him, like when I'm not.
Laura,
But you do get
how-
tattoo.
can we know where the tattoo is? Whereabouts is your tattoo of him? Where is
Well,
it?
look on my wall, you might find it. But then,
Because I feel like she's got it on a crack or
Don't
something.
look on my ass so you might find it.
no, I said look on my wall and you might find it.
Whereabouts on your body is the tattoo, Laura?
Oh.
Just
I feel like it's somewhere inappropriate.
One sec. Can
No,
I
it's not inappropriate.
Just
No, it's
mute for a
not.
second because I really need to ask you a couple of questions here, really quickly. Yeah, Laura, you know, you say he's gaslighting you. What's it? Is it because he's blocked you?
No, like he's told people I stalked him. Now, if you were being stalked, right, listen to this. If you were being stalked, would you go to the hometown of where that person lives and go and busk
Yeah,
in the middle of the town knowing that they could turn up?
yeah.
Right? So you would go out to your way to go and find that person or hang around where that person lives.
Yeah, that's stalking, yeah.
Right? Exactly. So he's coming back to the hometown, apparently where I live, to busk. Yeah, I'm stalking him.
Yeah, but does he live near there, though?
No, he doesn't.
but is he not just doing like a tour if that's what he's like?
No, he goes here, there, and everywhere. But like when with Gloucester, for
Exactly,
instance,
here, there, and
the two
everywhere.
occasions that he turned up in Cumbrand last year, at the end of the year, I was in hospital and I was in my house. I wasn't even out, right? He accused me of being in the vicinity, am I right or wrong, MC? Of where he was, right? And hanging out
right.
inside his mother's house, right? When I wasn't. I don't even know where his mother lives in the location of where I was told, or if it's even true where he said she lives in the location of where he said, right? I was confined to a hospital bed, like I said, the one occasion. The other occasion, I was sat in my house looking after somebody who the police had asked me to look after, right? Because obviously the girl who was with me at the time was very, very unwell, right? I can't go into detail of why or anything like that, but she was. It was a case of me put her up or she ends up in hospital, in not a very nice hospital either.
Have you got a case on him or has he got a case on you?
I got a case on him.
Who got caught
what's the
sitting in the
one-
bus stop?
What's the case on him for?
Caught up sitting in my bus stop.
I don't know, someone said you got caught sitting in a bus stop.
Laura, you know you got a case on him. What do the
I
police
was sat
say?
in a bus stop on my pictures because I was going to see him. I was dressed in his mod top and I hung around with him that day. We were still talking, you're on about, the one where I sat in Pontypool bus station,
Yeah.
waiting to go and meet him, like he knew I was going to meet him. So no, it's not a lie.
He was actually meeting you, yeah.
Yes, he was meeting me that day.
Oh, okay.
That was when I was still hanging around with him.
So why you got the case on him for manipulation? Is that the case?
Well, basically, I don't know how you put it. Do you want to explain it, please?
Who has the restraining order, him or you?
He hasn't got a restraining order. There is no restraining order.
Well,
I
yeah,
am
but
putting him
your
for
friend-
one
No,
now.
there's definitely there's no restraining order.
I'm up to the back teeth. There's been police officers stood in my house when he's requested for me to join the lives after he's blatantly told the police that I am blocked off his lives. Right or wrong, MZ?
Yeah, no, you're right.
MC, can you explain some more?
What you can explain it.
So no, Laura.
Can I just ask a
Laura-
quick question,
Laura was
Angie?
obviously she was accused of obviously stalking him, which she wasn't. She was in hospital in those times that she was accused of like stalking him because she wasn't very well. She was really, really poorly. This was all before Christmas, wasn't it? I believe. Wasn't it, Laura? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so why would a person who's in hospital go out of their way to go and stalk someone? Like, come on. It's ridiculous.
What's the case on him then? What's the case?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, what's the actual police complaint against him? Can't be gaslighting. You can't get arrested for gaslighting.
Do you want to explain that as well?
Laura, apparently you were in a telephone box with a camera. You know them BT
No, I wasn't.
Guys, can everyone just stop asking questions so they can tell their story? Because I'm so lost.
Sorry, Angie.
You want to tell him?
It's all right, Miss B. I'm just so lost.
All I know is that Laura was obviously accused of stalking Charlie. And I know there was one time where she was at home, one of her friends was watching a live, and Charlie got someone tried to hurt him or something. Was that right, Laura?
Yeah.
And then you saw it all unfold, and you called the police then, didn't you?
Yeah.
And is that kind of how, I'm assuming that's how they got involved in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hard. I've got loads going on in my own life at the moment, so it's hard to sort of think what to say.
Charlie knows what's in the box, guys.
But there's no way she was stalking him.
Right. I'm sorry, guys, if you want to ask questions. I don't mean to be rude.
And now I've got screen recordings of the unblocking, the blocking, the gaslighting, the conversations he's had with people behind my back, telling them that he's going to call me after my breakdown and stuff like that and everything. I got a stack full of evidence. He blocked me, unblocked me, unblocked me, unblocked me, where he's constantly doing it throughout this last week. I've had multiple. There's got to be about 70 to 80 screenshots and a screen recording.
Laura.
But Laura, you must be checking his account to know that he's unblocking you.
It's coming up on my FYP.
And you took a
That's full of
screenshot.
shit.
Tell me unblocked you and blocked you. Yeah, you took screenshots.
Full of shit. So, okay, on my green screen then, right? I'll put it on my green screen now. I'm full of shit, right? It's not full of shit.
You've got to be actively looking, Laura,
Yeah,
to
let's
see
do
if
it.
he's unblocking
I
you.
haven't.
Let's do
I
this
haven't
in
got to be
screenshots,
actively
please.
looking. I haven't got to actively be looking, right? So,
He definitely has been blocking her and then unblocking her, because she's even showed me the evidence.
But Angie, the police will just tell her to block him. Simple.
you can't do it. Every time I go to do it, he's blocked me again.
Laura,
He's playing mind games.
have you met each other then?
Yes.
And were you friends at one point and regularly
Yes.
met?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently he's in the chat. This Charlie's in the chat. I don't know if that's true or not, but some people are saying it.
Charlie, get up in the box, please. We need
Yeah, get up in the fucking box, Charlie.
Go on, Laura. You tell him, honey.
I'm fucking tamping, like. Fucking mind games is horrendous, like. It stops and it stops now, like.
Yeah, Laura, can I ask you, what's this tattoo of?
Oh.
What's the tattoo of, Laura, that you got of him?
This is logo.
What's his logo?
Can't really explain it. I know that it's got like the cap on it or something, because he wears a cap. He's famous for wearing a blue cap
Fucking screen on you.
Can we see this?
or a red
tattoo,
cap.
Laura?
Can we see the tattoo?
So, like, for instance, what? No, I'm not showing anybody anything.
If you want to find the tattoo, it's on Laura's page.
Diana, can you get the tattoo, please?
Yeah, can you have a look, Sam? Someone have a look, please. Who wanted box? Tim, did you want the box? Tim, you're not in the box. Do you want to press the box?
I definitely think Charlie needs to come up in the box though. Get this sorted once and for all.
That there,
Do you want the box? Sorry, I can't-
Yeah, sorry, I'm you.
that there is no count not found,
This
right?
is making no sense.
Why is there a court stand?
It's
Then
called
that's on you.
Charlie
That
Chaplin,
there.
CHALI. Because if she's blocked him, then that
one
would
there.
be the end of it.
Yeah, but he won't. He keeps on blocking me, and then by the time I try
But
to
how
block
would you
him,
know he keeps on blocking you if you've blocked him?
No, when you
you're not
block
listening to
someone,
me.
when
I
you
didn't say I
unblock them.
blocked him. Every time I go to block him, I'm blocked his end again, so I can't physically do it myself.
What do you mean every time you go to unblock him? Why would you unblock him?
No, I didn't say unblock him. I said every time I go to block him, he has already reblocked me. Ems, explain it, please.
So how have you got screenshots of him blocking, unblocking? Have you got screenshots of him blocking, unblocking?
I click on it to block him. He's already blocked me again.
Yeah, no, that is true.
So, like for instance, like this. For instance, like this. Right on this one above you, right? It says blocked by the host. Right. This one here, it shows he's live. You click on it to go and block him. It goes into his live, and then he blocks you from the live, right?
And
But then when I try to block him myself, where I'm trying to
camera's
report
on.
the
No,
account,
your
block the
green, your
account
camera's
wherever
not
I can.
on.
And
Laura's
he
on.
out, then it's not even him, and it is him.
Laura, we can't see you, darling.
Wait a minute, let me put in big box.
So like that, for
I've got
instance,
the
it says
pattern.
he's live there, right, on the symbol, right? But then when I go to go do anything, he blocks me. So then it comes up account not found, right? So how am I supposed to block him if it's coming up as account not found like that? You get what I'm saying?
If you click the top right hand arrow, it normally says you can block it. You know that
Where do I
arrow in
do
the
it
top
though?
right?
On the arrow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for telling me that, because I didn't know that. So all this time I've been trying to do it, and I haven't been able to do it.
Well, this is what I was trying to tell you. Ange, that's the tattoo.
Oh my goodness.
What does the Max Musi?
It's even got his name.
Did you have feelings for him, Laura?
You're off your titch here, Laura.
No, I'm not with it.
It's even got his bulge.
Why would you
No, it
get
hasn't.
that in
No,
there?
it
hasn't. Take it off the screen, please.
Guys, what we need to do is get Charlie in the box. Because since we're talking about him, can everyone share the live to this Charlie, guys, and we can try and get
It's
him
in the
box?
comments. Name is under is CHARA.
Is that his
Laura,
name?
that's a fake account of him.
Laura, you're a victim, darling.
That's a fake account of him. Like the fake accounts his mods were setting up of him and making out they were him, and then messaging me, telling me that he needed £300 for a piano and all.
Why did you used to give him money?
No, I didn't used to give him money. We're buskers. So when we're out on the town singing, you'll chuck £5 in or £2 in or whatever.
Hey, Jill.
It's what buskers do, like. And I was supporting him.
Was you
What,
really
so
good
you were
going
gonna
to
chuck
chuck 300 quid in his pot?
No, I wasn't going to drop 300 quid in his pot. It was a fake account
Was you really
pretending
good
to be
friends
him.
with him?
Pardon?
Was you really good friends with him?
Yes, I was. One night M's.
So how did the
Yeah,
friendship...
you were very good
So
friends.
how
were
did
very
you
close.
fall out then?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to know. I'm still unaware of what I'm meant to have done because he's going around making up lies about me, which are untrue.
Did you busk with him?
I did some singing with him,
Right,
yes.
let's-
I'm
let's
on some of his
wanna know,
photographs
Charlie.
with him.
Oh, so you did duets together?
Yeah, we
Bex,
did
can I-
some songs together.
Laura,
Bex.
one sec. Can we speak to Bex? Do you know Charlie, Bex?
No, no, don't. Sorry, Ange. I just
thought
have
there's a
questions for
profile of him
Laura.
here. Oh. I thought
Sorry.
you knew him.
Hey, Ange, anyway, you're right.
Yeah, good, thanks. Sorry, I thought you knew him. Can we not get Charlie in the box?
And apparently the video what Laura had up of the tattoo, it's a song called When You Love Someone.
Aww.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
is that what it is, Laura?
Yeah.
Zion, play it.
Stick his ear now.
Zion, will play.
What do you want to
love
play?
him? Laura,
The video with that tattoo.
Laura, why
Unless that was a troll.
Sorry then.
Why do you travel 50 miles to Busk?
Why do I travel 50 miles to Busk? Why does
Yeah,
any
but-
Busker travel 50 miles to Busk?
Nobody travels
got
50 miles to
something-
Busk.
Some
Yeah.
people do.
Yes, I
I've got
do.
a important
Thank you
question.
very much.
Laura,
I
do you
travel
drive?
all over the place. I go to Cardiff,
You
I go
drive,
to
Laura?
Abergrenny, I go to Cwmbran, I go to Gloucester, I go all over the place. I've got friends in Gloucester, so I meet up with friends. I'm going
Do you
to
drive?
Wendy's house. She lives further afield again. There
If
is
you could,
no
yeah, can you drive?
about where I can go and
Can
sing.
we one at a time? Because I'm going to kick people out, guys. Please, just one at a time. That's why I don't put loads of people at once. you
No,
know?
he is not.
Laura? Laura?
What?
Okay. How many accounts do you have?
2.
2. Do you stalk him on the other account?
No, I don't.
A little bit.
Yes, Laura's not
I
the
don't.
stalker.
I'm blocked off both of the accounts, apparently.
I think it's Charlie.
Justice for Charlie.
No, justice for Laura,
I'm
man.
out you. You asked me what was going on. I've explained. I'm not doing no more of this. I've had 9 months of fucking hell from all this. And I'm not going through any more. Like I said, I've just spent hours on the phone to domestic abuse workers and stuff like that this morning over it all.
What the? No, because he blocked you. How well, Laura?
Wait, DV,
No, because he won't leave me alone. I'm trying to move on with my life. And I
Wait a
just
minute,
want
Laura,
to
let's
move
be-
on with my life.
Okay, Laura, one sec. When you say DV, is that because is he messaging you?
He has previously messaged me when we were talking to each other. Then he went to the police saying I was stalking him and that he didn't even know me. He told everybody on his account he didn't know me. Yeah, if you go and check his wall, I think you'll find I was bothering with him, like Emsy said. I was hanging around with him. I was going out busking with him. I had a mod shirt off him with his logo on it. And different things. I used to get the badges. He didn't know me, but yet there's videos of me with him, singing with him.
Yeah, but when you say DV, you know DV, that means it's
Domestic victim, yeah. Domestic abuse
So do you
victim.
class yourself as a DV victim?
I am a DV victim.
Not
From multiple
No, I mean
relationships.
from Charlie. I mean from Charlie, Laura.
Well, in a way, it depends how you look at it. You can classify it as domestic abuse in a way of friendly domestic abuse, and you can laugh over it because it's not fucking funny, like.
But he doesn't
Friendly
live
domestic
I'm not laughing, I'm
abuse.
just trying to get my head around it because you can have emotional.
Abuse is mentally,
Yeah, you can have
emotionally, physically, and it doesn't matter. It can be in contents of friendship, it can be in contents of relationship, or anything now. So don't mock me for it, like, because
No,
I'm
no,
not
Laura,
putting up
no,
with no
no.
more of it. I've spent the last 5 years living in fear of men, certain men.
Yeah.
My cousin had to come and sit with me last October because my ex turned up at my house trying to get me to go out in the car with him.
No one's laughing at you, but
No, but that's what he seems like. That's what he seems like.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get my head around it. See, people don't realise that emotional abuse and verbal abuse could also be like DV.
It is DV.
Yeah, well,
it is DV. I've been
yeah.
told it's DV.
Yeah, sorry.
I've
it
had
is
3
DV.
mental breakdowns because of the shit I've endured over the last 9 months. And I'm on the verge of a 4th.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, DV, it has to be emotional or verbal or something like that. So he must be saying things to you, right? Like in messages or on the phone. He's doing all
Add
of
my
that.
daughter in, please. Add my daughter in. She's 18.
Yeah,
Her name's
how old-
Annabelle.
I mean, no, what's her name?
Annabelle.
Annabelle, one sec then.
I was going to say something, not
Hey,
being
babe.
funny, but
We're listening to the song on the video.
We just.
Yeah, I love his music. Come on.
When you love someone, you make rules.
Yeah, that song
If you
is based
love
around his music.
I'll get Annabelle one.
Hiya, baby.
Okay, right. So, I'm so confused. All I heard was domestic
You're
violence.
18, Annabelle, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, she is 18. But
I don't found it and I don't look it, but I am. I promise.
she is 18. And I would know because I'm her mother.
Yeah, just checking, just making sure.
I gave birth to her, so.
Yeah, for people in the comments, you know.
And please don't be rude to my daughter either, guys, because I will go mad.
Okay, right.
You want me to turn the comments off, Laura?
Yeah, turn the comments off, please. Especially with her in the box. She's got problems herself, like.
Yeah, we'll turn the comments off. 1 sec.
2 seconds.
Okay, there you go.
Right, go on, Annabelle.
Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, love.
Okay, domestic violence it can be many different things. So, like emotionally, physically, and I'm trying to think.
You're a little bit muffled, Annabelle. Are you speaking right into the microphone?
Is that better?
Is that okay, guys? Can you hear?
Have you got your hand over your mic at the bottom, or have you got it resting
No,
on
I've
your
got
bed?
I got my headphones on because otherwise it like.
Makes a funny noise.
Oh, okay. Right, because that will do then, Annabelle.
Is this okay, or do you want me to try and disconnect my headphones?
What do you reckon, guys? Can you hear or not?
Take them out and see what it's like without her.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we can hear you properly.
Is this better?
Oh, that's better.
Perfect.
Okay, you might have to deal with the echoing, or like
That's
I
fine.
don't know what it's called, but yeah. So domestic violence is physically, emotionally. I'm trying to think of 2 seconds. Let me get it up.
We know what TV is. We know what it comes under: emotional, verbal, and all of that kind of mental. Yeah.
Physical, financial, we all know.
Are you okay, Laura?
What's going on? Explain what's happened, and I'll try and solve.
Well,
Know about the situation, babe, with Charlie,
Yeah.
and he's back over on his antics again.
Oh, honey, bless your heart.
Uh-huh.
You won't leave me alone in bed side as well.
Okay, right. What, are they on here right now, or?
fine.
Ben's been turning up wherever I go and everything.
Oh,
Okay, right. If you call me after I get off, after you get off here, because I don't want you to have to get off of here right now. If you feel more comfortable to call me and we'll speak about it and
I've spoken to Nan already, babe, today, and nobody seems to be helping.
I'll try my best to help.
Yeah.
I spent the last week
We can try and
screenshotting.
sort it out. Do you know what I mean? We can try.
They won't leave me alone. Like,
Yeah, I know. As someone, me personally, who's gone through domestic abuse and all of that at 17 years old as well, it's not something to laugh and joke about.
No one's laughing about it because we didn't know anything about DV. Laura's only just mentioned it like a few seconds ago.
Yeah, because I joined the thing and there was just
no one's laughing at DV. Laura only mentioned DV a few seconds ago, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? So we didn't really have the whole story.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not having a go at anyone. If it comes across I am, just let me know. But yeah, I'm not entirely. I've literally just hopped on. All I saw was laughing emojis. From my point of view, I thought people were taking the piss out of people. Domestic violence.
No, you're going to go
So,
with controls.
that's
That's why
why-
I thought I'd turn the comments off.
Yeah, that's why I was like, right, okay, why? What's going on? That's why I hopped on to see what. Pretty much what.
you know what I've gone through, Annabelle, over him.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, like when I was accused of stalking him outside his mother's home, I was in hospital, as you know, and I was seriously ill. You know that.
Yeah, I can vouch for that because I was visiting her in hospital. So
Yeah.
whoever's saying that she's really not.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question, Laura? Do you think it's because you've been through DV in the past, it might have clouded your judgment in regards to Charlie because he's a man?
No. Nothing at all to do with that. He was airing online that because there was screen recordings being sent to myself and to the police, saying that I was in his location and stuff like that and everything. And it was it was on live screen recording as well that he was doing it. He screen recorded me with this wallpaper here on the back walls, which has only been there since last August time. And I stopped talking to him in the July after he blocked me for absolutely no reason and wouldn't give me an answer of what I was supposed to have done and why he blocked me. All I kept getting out of him is, I've seen another of your lives, you're being a dickhead to me, I'll say this too. And then he would come out with like things like, I thought we were okay, but now it's upset me. And then my friend, who I thought was my friend, somebody who stole my phone at Christmas time, she messaged him behind my back and told him that I wasn't doing too well after my breakdown and maybe he should check in. And he said, is she okay? I thought, I can't talk now, but I can call her later, things like that. And then now he keeps unblocking me and unblocking, like constantly on and off, unblocking and blocking. And then when I go to try and block him, like I said to you, I can't block him because he's already blocked me again before I can do it. So when you click on it to do it, it comes up account not found and all like that.
You could.
No, Linda's
Oh,
just
can I
told-
say something? This is the problem I have, right? Because, you know, you could just block someone, right? Well, you know how to block that person now, right? So that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously DV is mental, emotional, or physical abuse, right? And my problem is I don't know if he's been phoning you, messaging you, because it'd probably be more like
He's been airing it on live in front of thousands of people, and then people are coming into my lives trolling me, saying I've done this, I've done that, I've been in this place, I've been in that place. I was in Gloucester busking at Christmas time, which I had phoned the police to inform them I was going, because I had heard on the grapevine he was meant to be going as well. So just so they were aware of it. And they were like, go, do your thing. If you have any problems, flag down the police or whatever, or whoever you need to, and everything like that, which is what I did. I went there, I minded my own business, I stayed in my own spot, I didn't go no further into the town than where I was and all like that. And he was on the middle of his life saying I turned up there purely because he was there to stalk him and stuff like that. I had to... He had people in the background who were his moderators threatening to come down and at me, which in there is physically assault me, like. And I think so I had to flag down the police, security and the crime protection team out there. And then when I got home, I had to contact them again, whereby I had to get witness statements and stuff like that from several different people, including Ems, because she was in the live at the time. And whilst the officer was here, he was requesting me to join his live again. And then as soon as we went to go in, he blocked us.
Laura, obviously, if so much has been happening between you both, and obviously, you know, we've done all this stuff, if you knew he was going to be in a certain place, why would you still think, I'm just going to go anyway?
I had already pre-arranged to go and meet people there. I pre-arranged to go and meet people there. Unfortunately, those people didn't turn up. They went elsewhere because they went to meet family or whatever like that because it was Christmas. I carried on with my busking. And obviously, there's cameras on the towns and stuff like that anyway. So the logic reason was because of obviously safety and stuff like that. I knew I would be quite safe having the cameras on me, having people watching to make sure I was safe. There was security where I was stood. There were security guards dead opposite the centre where I was stood.
Yeah, but you
stuff
still
like
would.
that. So I knew I was going to be reasonably safe.
Yeah, the thing is, Laura, I don't know if it's DV. I think it's maybe bullying, or if he's saying things online and things about you.
Can I also?
Yeah, and I was going to say, I don't think a bit of TikTok rejection is no comparison to DV, to be honest with you.
You might feel a bit bullied by him or harassed by him if he's saying these things online, but I wouldn't call it DV. But maybe bullying, maybe if he's saying things about you.
Can I say?
Angie, I think it's wrong. She's going around the app saying he's a DV perpetrator and this, that, and the other. When he's just had a bit of TikTok beef.
He is a DV perpetrator, but what I've received from previous relationships is the same sort of behaviour as what I've had through his friendship and stuff like that.
This is what I'm saying to you, Laura, why I asked that question. Do you think like your previous DV that you've been into, which you said you've had DV, has clouded your judgment in regards to Charlie?
No, it's the same sort of behaviour.
The elimism is where it's, you know, it is maybe similar behaviour to you, and you put it down to, well, that's what it is, because it doesn't sound like that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you feel bullied.
When you speak to people like Women's Aid and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and you
it's not
explain the
but
situation,
Laura, what I'm
they
saying
tell
is-
you it is DV.
No, but well, Laura, what I'm saying is sometimes your past experience can, you know, the trauma that you've had can cloud that judgment. Do you know what I mean? When you feel like you're being picked on by a man, you feel that, oh my God, that's what it is, DV. But it does not sound like DV. I don't know what you said to the person for them to say that, to be fair.
I explained the situation, I showed them evidence, and they have classified it as domestic abuse.
Well, I think they're talking a whole load of shit, to be honest with you, like, 'cause I think that's wrong to compare it with DV.
I'd say if professionals are saying that, then that's possibly what
Because
it
he's
is.
blocked her, Annabelle. Like, if you're meant to
He
be our
blocks
friend,
me
you're meant to
and
be
then
telling that
unblocks
fact.
me, but makes
Just because someone's blocking you and unblocking you, Laura, it's no comparison to DV. Like, am I in the Twilight Zone here or what?
He's making it out, as Annabelle and MZ will tell you, he's making it out to be me doing it to him, and it's not.
Right,
I think what it is you're upset because he's accused you, yeah? But just because he's accused you doesn't mean that that's not abuse. That's not abuse. That's just men making an accusation. That could be classed as slander if that's not true, the things that he's coming out with. But that'll be a civil matter though anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, he's accusing you and I think you're a little bit upset about that. Do you know what I mean?
Can I say
say
something,
something?
please,
Can I say
if that's
something?
okay?
Annabelle.
Hi, hungry guy.
Oh, hello everyone. So I didn't clock at first, but I now I know the story basically. I follow Charlie myself. So basically, it all started. Yes, they were buskers together. From my understanding, yes, Charlie goes around busking everywhere. He goes all around the country, and yeah, that's what he does. That's how he promotes himself. And it's just how he promotes his music. Now, his music is everything to him. And Laura, what I think you're doing now, okay, it's gotten to the point now where it's starting to become very dangerous, okay?
He's becoming very dangerous, hungry guy.
Okay,
when he's unblocking me and blocking me.
Just let him finish, Laura.
He's not unblocking you, I'm blocking you.
Yes, he is, though, hungry.
Let me tell you what's happening. Okay, he is
wanna
blocking
message me?
you.
I'll send you my WhatsApp number and I will show you the evidence.
You are coming in on a different account.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
No,
and
I'm
then
not,
you're seeing the
hungry guy.
reason why you're seeing him live on your FYP page because you're on a different account.
No, I'm not on
Okay,
a different
that is
account.
literally why.
2 seconds.
Okay, and he keeps blocking you and blocking you.
Laura.
Wait, everyone be quiet a minute. Everyone be quiet a minute.
You have made fake accounts.
No, I'm not. No,
Okay,
I'm not.
saying that you're mentally unwell
I
and all
think
of that.
Laura's daughter might want to drop out now.
Oh, okay.
Annabelle.
See, Annabelle.
I don't know. No, ask her first.
So, did you want to drop Annabelle?
No, I just needed to. I was wondering if I could say something.
Oh, okay.
Please just let me finish quickly. I'll be very quick. Okay.
No, hungry guy. My daughter's in the box, right? You're being very rude. You're judging
Okay, you're not
on
gonna
what you've
gaslight me,
cleared
Laura.
from one
You're not
side
gonna
of it
gaslight me,
and not
Laura.
taking both sides.
Okay?
I've got evidence to
Charlie
prove
has
otherwise.
got a heart of gold. Okay, you keep making fake accounts, telling him Laura
No, I
has had a
don't.
mental breakdown. Laura's had
I
this.
haven't had a
Obviously,
mental
he's worried
breakdown.
about
Right,
you.
right.
I
And he's
haven't
like,
made
yeah.
a breakdown.
Let him have his opinion.
Guys,
Annabelle.
can we one at a time? I'm going to kick a few people out just because we need it one at a time, guys. We'll leave Ems in. Okay.
Okay, and now you
Annabelle.
going to the police saying all of this stuff that he's done this to you, he's done this. No,
Yes, he has
okay.
done this to me.
Buskers engage with their audience. If they see someone that is a fan, they're not gonna like turn them away or anything just because they're a bit
Listen,
different or
hungry
anything
guy.
like that.
Listen,
Okay, but
hungry
what
guy.
you're doing is
I
now
have
getting
proof.
too much.
I
Leave
have
the man
proof.
alone.
I have evidence.
Stop. Both of you, stop a minute.
MZ,
Wait.
MZ, am I lying? Have I got proof or have I not?
No, you have got proof. You've got.
Thank you very much.
Okay, can we see the proof? Can we see this proof?
Wait.
Yeah,
I've
you
also got
can.
proof and screenshots and things from what has been said.
Are we allowed to
Especially
see
from fake
this,
accounts.
this proof then?
Yeah, I'll show you this proof.
Okay.
Don't call me a liar.
No one. Yeah, okay.
Hungry guy, he feeds you one side of the story. Simple as like.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got facts like.
And are we going to see those facts now, or are you going to?
Yeah, I think she's gonna get the screenshots up now. I think she's
I'm
gonna.
looking for the green room. I am.
Yeah, that's fine. Just take your time now.
The man literally just
I
sings.
did bring you back in, Miss B. I did kick you by accident. I do apologise, but if you want to come back, come back.
Background. Green screen. Green screen. So. One for my foot. One my green screen I need to get. So I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back. So, let's see. Let's go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So, this is that one. So, that's a fake account, is it? So I'm coming in on a fake account where he's requesting on the 30th of August for me to join his live. There you go.
Everyone gets that.
Wait.
Go back, let's see it.
Can I say something?
Laura, that's an automatically. That TikTok sends.
Hang on. I haven't finished. I have not finished.
Laura, listen though, if you follow somebody and they go live, you just get the automatic notification. It's not him personally inviting you.
I would be.
But you must be. But Laura, you can't have been blocked if you're following them to get that notification. So you've got to follow him in order to get that notification. So you weren't blocked.
Did you see what her account name was?
Can I just quickly say something here? You know, Laura, see these notifications you're getting. Everyone gets it. When they follow me, they get that notification as well. So you're
and if you're blocked, you don't get them no more.
Huh?
If you're blocked, you do not get them no more.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? You're not blocked. Right?
Exactly. So why is he?
Because you've got multiple accounts.
And then I'm
harassing you, but not blocking you.
Can I speak a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
That one there.
Wait.
My wall.
Let me speak a minute.
Explain to me why you screen recording me. Right, screen recording me in my home on my life.
Because you will not leave him alone. He doesn't know what else to do.
Speak?
That's why the police got involved.
Right, can I speak?
I wasn't even talking about him on my life.
Laura.
Right, can I speak a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, I think your username's a Hungry Guy, yeah. Okay, right. She's only got 2 accounts. One being her main, one being her backup.
What's her backup called? Sorry, Annabelle. What's her backup called?
I will get that for you now. 2 seconds.
Just roughly. Do you know roughly what it's called?
So, if
why do you want to know what my backup is called?
What's your backup?
Why does he want to know what my backup's called?
No, so you...
What relevance is it to him?
Right. So if we give them your backup, yeah, then they'll know that it's not you. It gives them proof
Laura
that...
Phillip, Army of Music.
Laura
is my
Phillip,
one.
Army of Music.
And Laura Phillip, Music Army is my second.
Okay, the one you showed us is a different account. The screenshot you just showed us, we invited you to this live. That's a different account to go to.
It's my actual account.
So how many accounts do you have?
Who? Like I just told you.
18, guys. She's 18.
Laura Phillip, Army of Music, and Laura Phillip.
One sec, Laura,
like 2 accounts.
Laura, one sec. Let me just mute you for 1 sec here. Just everyone just mute for a second, right? The thing is, right, you know, you're saying that he's kind of you're bullying you, but you know he hasn't blocked you. So he hasn't sent you a notification that comes from TikTok. So that's automatically sent to your account. He doesn't need to block you. He doesn't need to unblock you. That's not harassment. That's not abuse. So is it? He can if he hasn't blocked you. I'm really not understanding.
Do you know one thing, Angie? I do believe she has been harassed.
Unmute yourself, Laura. Unmute yourself.
If he had blocked me, he wouldn't be showing on my FYP.
But it doesn't matter if he did block you or didn't block you. He still hasn't it's not harassment if he don't block you.
And sometimes he gets permanently banned because he gets done for a lot of copyright and so I don't know how TikTok is weird how it works. When you're a singer, it happens sometimes. Okay, so he's done on a different account.
You must follow him if you're.
I don't follow him.
She doesn't follow him. I know that.
And yeah, she might not be following him now, right? So say I follow Angie now, right? If she blocks me, right, I've got to, and if she unblocked me, I've got to then follow her again in order for me to get the notifications.
Okay,
So you
right.
obviously weren't blocked at the time when you were getting the notifications.
You
He
might have
hasn't
not-
personally sent that notification out to you. It's just a general thing off TikTok. So I don't understand how this is any comparison to DV or
Yeah,
whatever.
and listen, can I just say there's no TV here. There's no abuse. There's no bullying. There's no harassment. There's none of that because he doesn't have to block you. He doesn't have to block you. He doesn't have to unblock you. It's not harassment.
So just one last thing, Angie, there is someone that could be harassing her. And you know what? One thing I do believe, he's got very hardcore women supporters, okay? And everyone knows the story about this Laura. If you follow Matt, you know the story about, yeah. So I think she possibly has been getting like bullied and harassed, but it not by him. It's got nothing to do with him. He's not inciting it. He's not doing anything. Like, you know, hardcore supporters, Angie, right? They'll come for you like, yeah, they'll go and support you like no matter what. Okay. And that's what I think has basically been happening here. She's been getting a bit of hate from like his supporters. So she automatically thinks it's him, whereas it's not him. It's just people that support. Yeah. It's just, you know how
supporters.
Can I just jump in? I actually do know Laura. She says she's my cousin. He hasn't been harassing her at all. She's got a fake account called Love Laugh Life or something like that. So she's watching him off a different account. I'm not here to argue with her but it's definitely not DV. It's a horrible thing to say that is.
Pick up Charlie.
Don't think
she's
Charlie's
got
in the
another
box,
account she
guys.
watches him on. It's called Love Laugh or something like that. Life Laugh Love or something like that. One of the other.
Oh, wait a minute. We do have Charlie in the box.
And can I just ask a question really quick, and then I'll drop and say someone else wants to talk?
I'm doing That's not the real Charlie, I don't
I don't think that's a real Charlie.
That's not the real one?
No.
it's not.
No. It's a picture. It's him in the picture, but that's not under a real account.
Yes, Mark.
No, yeah, it's the same
What
picture.
I want to know, okay, so someone can fill me in on this. What I want to know is, if someone blocks you, and then you go, so you actively have to go onto the block list, or in some way, shape, or form, like your request or whatever, to see if someone's blocked you.
Yeah.
So if he had blocked her, how would she know that he'd unblocked her if she wasn't checking herself?
The thing she, you know what?
That's what I mean. It's not making sense though. And this is
No,
like,
do you know what's mad? Do you know what I think it is? I think basically when you go on a different account, when you go like accounts and then you go on a different account, even though you've been blocked on one account and you go on a different account, it will come up on your FYP page. They're all, the algorithm is all linked. Okay, so she probably sees him come up on her For You page on a different account. So she thinks, oh, he's unblocked me.
Like that.
But if he's stalking her,
Love Life.
No, but the thing is, he can't keep on. She's got so many different accounts. It's like she only has to speak and do what her behavior for him to know it's her. Then he'll block. Okay, because she's very obvious.
She gets her friends to watch them for her as well. And
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
Em's
does it
running
really matter whether he
blindly,
he blocks or he doesn't block her, as long as he's not harassing her in any way.
He's not harassing her at all. He just does his music.
boring.
That's all
just
he
needs to be
does. He
blocked.
comes here and sings.
She met him in
she's saying that he's harassing her.
He's not. She's
No,
probably
hang
getting harassed
on,
from his supporters.
let me finish. Just quickly finish. She's saying that he's harassing her, but she's constantly checking to see if she's blocked or unblocked.
Smiles said this earlier to her.
No, I know. But
I know
it didn't make any sense, and I wanted someone to just explain to me how that actually works.
Well, obviously it doesn't work. That's what I said to her.
With it,
I know it, and I don't know Charlie, but I'm not going to let her say that it's DV when it's definitely not. That's not nice at all, because it's not like that. And she does watch him off other accounts. That's why. That's all I'm going to say on the matter.
It's definitely not DV.
No.
It's not anything. It's just she's a fangirl. That's all it is.
I just think that she likes him, and maybe he's made some accusations towards her. She's probably not, saying it's a lie, and she don't understand that he's allowed to record. If you're on TikTok, people screen record you, whether you're in your house, because that's what she was saying about screen recording, right? Whether it's in your house or not. If you're on social media, everyone can see you. People have the right to screen record that.
And he has to speak on stuff because otherwise people are gonna run with this like.
Oh, she's
what she's
deleted
saying
our
is the
account
truth.
now. I've said it, so I thought she might.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
like-
she's Laura. I have no problem with Laura, but she's not doing it out of malice, is she? But she doesn't. I don't think she understands.
No, I think
No,
she's very
yeah,
vulnerable,
you're right,
and I just think she gets something in her head and she can't let it go, and that's it.
I think she's just read too much into the friendship where he went, and maybe
Yeah.
she was
Maybe
thinking it was
maybe he
a
did
different
lead her
way
on a
than what
bit,
it was.
but it
No,
wasn't
no, no,
TV.
no,
I don't think he's even let her
didn't.
on, to be honest with you. I
Okay,
think he's just been
being
doing his
literally-
music, and I think he's probably been friendly with her because if she's
Yes,
being like a
Liz.
fangirl getting tattoos,
Yes,
and then
Liz.
obviously he's thought, whoa, this is a bit weird, then that's where she's like, went hell for leather. And I think it's
Yeah, I
wrong to
think
call
she's
him a
just
stalker,
totally
so I've
wrong.
got cases against him. It's just blackening his name, do you know what I mean?
And do you know when it
Yeah,
came out
it's
about
not
that tattoo? Okay, he got trolled a little bit about it, so he had to like speak on it, sort of thing. Like who does that? It's not normal. Like, come on.
Linz, can you just answer? Can you answer this question because you'll know more than anybody else would, I think. Can you answer me this question? So I want you to tag me in the comments and say, DV has to be a partner, an ex, or a family member. Now I don't agree with that.
No, no, me.
Yeah, it usually is.
Yeah, because it's domestic, isn't it?
Can it be
Yeah,
outside of that?
Yeah.
What's the definition of domestic?
Domestic, yeah. You have to know the person.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
It wouldn't be a friend like on social media. It wouldn't be classed as DV.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what I was going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. I bloody forgot. What was I going to say?
Sorry, Ange.
Angie,
I do like her, but she just, like I said, she might be a little bit vulnerable and things. Do you know what I mean? And, she's not really understanding TikTok.
I didn't want to use the V word, but I think you're right, Angie.
but can you remember Angie after the talent show, and she was on the FYP the day after? I can't remember who was Cam 2 in her, and she was going to go to the lawyers and sue them because
Yeah.
they were Cam 2 in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this always happens. It's the police, then the lawyers. It's always this is what happens with her. It's like a circle, and it's always a drama. And I'm not slagging her off. I'll tell her to her face. I've had a row with her last night because she doesn't listen. I try and help, and she does not listen. So I've give up now. I can't help her no more.
Carla, that was the daughter, weren't it?
Yeah, it was her daughter, and she is 18 as well.
Only
You know
because
what? I
said she
think
calls me
also
a
she's
cousin.
had a past DV, like she said she's had that past
Yeah,
DV.
she has. Yeah, she has.
Yeah, that's probably clouded her judgment, hasn't it? As in she maybe where she feels about other men as well. Do you know what I mean? Because of what she's
Yeah,
been
I'm not here to
through.
slag her off, but I'm just here to really for both sides really. I don't know Charlie, but I know from speaking to her, she does watch him off a different account, which now I've been told that's been deleted, and it's not DV. It's not as bad as she's making it out to be.
Yeah,
I think
didn't want to
they
say too much at the time when she came out with it because she got very upset. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't. It's not nice to see her upset, obviously, but this has been going on a year nearly now, mind, and it's just time to just let it go.
Matt John.
I'm going to drop down now anyway. I just wanted to pop in.
Thank you
just
so much, Carla. Hi, Harry.
No problem. Bye, guys.
See you later, Carla. Hi, Harry. Are you there? No, Harry's not there. I really want to get what's his name, Charlie, in the box. Do you know what I
I
mean?
don't think Charlie will come in. He doesn't do drama and all of it. He's literally all about his music, Angie. That's all he does. He won't get involved in all of this.
No,
Like,
this
yeah.
is big guy, these being domestic violence.
I think she's just a definition of a dangerous woman. I know what you're saying, and like how it might have clouded her judgment, but she's running around the app saying she's got a case against him. He's done this, he's done that. Like, I think it's dangerous to be doing that, to be honest.
You know what? When she said she has a case, she might have reported it like online, and maybe she's waiting for them to take a statement or something. Do you know what I mean? Because they would probably tell her, well, where's the crime kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But unless she hasn't told us everything, but I'm only going by what she said. Do you know what I mean? But I hope she's okay, because I don't want to hear her being upset either. But at the same time, it's quite a dangerous accusation to be making towards someone.
Hi, Ange. Sorry to interrupt. Hi all, by the way. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Just for clarity, is it Charlie Mack's music we're on about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. I've been live with him chatting before. Now, I know you don't know everyone on here properly, but, and I'm not knocking Laura, because obviously, you, like I said, you don't know people, as well as you think you do sometimes. But basically, he seems lovely. Maybe Laura's got a little bit maybe confused, I don't know. But also, Linz, I've sent you a message, if you can read that, lovely, and it explains a bit more. And I did message Charlie to ask him if he wanted to come in, because obviously I think it's only fair that he sort of, if he will, but like you said, sorry, I've forgotten your name now, the gentleman, he may not come in. He may not come in because obviously he's not all about that. But I've asked him to come in because I think, to be fair, it's only right he puts his side, if you know what I mean, because we're chatting about him, if he wants to, that is. But I don't know. It's just, I can't, myself, speaking with him and stuff, I just can't see it. But like I said, you don't know, people. It may have happened, it may not. And I'm not knocking Laura at all. Just want to say that, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have messaged. Oh, that was it. When I messaged him, somebody had bought him a pizza from Alive, so he was just eating that. So I don't know whether he'll come in. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay then.
Right, love you all.
See you later.
All right, see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I just wanted to have that say and just sort of clarify a few things. So I'm going to drop. Thank you, guys.
I malice with Laura, but you know it can be a bit of a dangerous accusation to be making it as well. On social media. Bye, Dee.
Hi, darling. Right, when you block someone, that automatically makes you unfollow them. Yeah, that means you've got to follow them back, even though they can follow you. You've still got to click the follow button to follow them back.
Yeah.
Can anybody confirm that she's okay, like she's not got any neurodivergence or anything?
What do you mean diversions?
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think
Sorry,
she's
I'm
got a
still here. I can't get
disability
out.
or a learning difficulty, and I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Thank you, Famous. Thank you.
Yeah, but regardless.
What does that mean? What do you mean diversions?
Neurodivergence.
Well, like autism.
Autism.
Oh,
in the comments, she's got autism.
Because she does sound really, really vulnerable, and I don't know if it's obviously her disability.
Yeah, I like Laura. She's she's always welcome here, but obviously we've got to oh, here's her daughter. Well, I'm going to put her daughter in. Oh, thanks for the gifts. I think was that for me. Thank you, Famous darling. I'm going to put her daughter in 1 sec. Because I don't want her to figure we're talking about her now she's gone, either. So let's put her in.
Hello. So basically, yeah, so she's got bipolar. I'm not quite sure if anyone knows what that is. And she's got autism. So she struggles a lot trying to get her point across. That's why she was shouting. As well as it might come across as she's shouting, she's also partly deaf. So she can't actually hear herself. So she might sound like she's shouting, but she's not.
I don't think
she's not.
It's just obviously if she's got a disability, her level of understanding is not going to be the same.
Yeah.
She could pick up things completely different to how someone else could.
I've known her I've known her all my life, of course, but I don't know where I was trying to go with that. But
Are
yeah,
you his daughter or not?
Yeah, I am.
What do you mean you know her? Is this?
No, I'm tired.
Bit of a strange thing to say from your daughter.
No, I am her daughter. You can clarify that if needed.
Right, okay. This is getting stranger.
Your face
I can't
is
put my camera
hilarious.
on. There's no way she's 18. I am 18. I don't know how else I can, do you need to see ID or something? Because I am 18.
Yeah?
Has her daughter got... Yes, I do.
Just try to be funny.
But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. She doesn't live with her. No, I don't.
Oh, she's in the box again.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll drop down, Angie.
Oh, are you sure, Nikki?
Yeah.
You can drop me if you want, Ange.
Oh, okay. Just anybody, I'll just put it back in. Hey, Laura. We'll put you in the big box, Laura.
Her birthday is 6th of the 10th, 2006. She was born £3.8 at the Royal Gwent Hospital in Newport. She weighed £3.8 born. She was 7 weeks prem, and she was placed on special care when she was born. She had an infection, I had an infection, and I almost lost my life as well as her during the birth. And my stomach ruptured, and I had massive seizure and ended up next to my hospital bed in a pool of blood.
Oh.
I can give you her full name as well.
No, we don't need to know any of that.
Don't
need
dox
to
your
know
daughter,
any
man.
information, Laura. It's just I suppose maybe anxiety, if you're a bit
She's
anxious.
18 in October, and I've also got an older daughter again called Quinn.
Yeah, no, it's all right, Laura. We don't need any information. That's
I
fine.
got 5 children.
Have you got 5? Do they all live with you, Laura?
No, none of us do. But
I was very, very poorly when they were younger.
Oh, you live on your own?
Epilepsy. I suffer with epilepsy. So, obviously, I'm 2 years now coming up with clear of seizures. And when I was pregnant with them, I was having really bad seizures. I ended up with 3rd-degree burns to my legs on my one son. I ended up in and out of hospital, going into prem labour and everything like that. My one son ended up with cerebral palsy.
Yeah. You know what, Laura? You're quite new to TikTok. You just got to be careful what you expose on here. Do you know what I mean? Like.
And Ice Red Rose, fuck off now, because I swear to God, you are really, really starting to piss me off.
Who are you talking to?
Ice Red Rose. That's it. That's Charlie's so-called mod that went around all over the app telling people I stalked him and stuff like that without knowing full fucking facts. Yet, because I was in Cardiff after my breakdown, she phoned the police on me, mind.
I'll turn the comments off if you want. Sorry, I put them back on again.
He's going into different lives that I go into now to cause trouble.
Yeah, I've turned them off now, so it's fine. I don't think this Charlie guy is going to come in the chat, though. You know what I mean?
No, he won't. And he can get the police because the police have already been contacted. So.
okay, all I wanted to say is, because people are like, we're in the chat saying that I'm not 18. Yes, I am. At this point,
About turn your camera on.
I can't turn my camera on this account.
Oh, can't you?
No.
Identical to me. So, obviously, you're the smaller version of me.
Wait, I might be able to, but I'm not showing my face on here because, yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But,
Are you okay now, though, Laura? Because you got a bit upset earlier. Are you all right?
I'm stressed. I'm fed up. I'm fed up of being called a liar. I'm fed up of living fearful of my safety and stuff like that all the time. And I'm just at the end of my tether with it all. I'm just sick to death of it. Like, as I said, I have full facts. And I mean, like, I had the police at my house at 7:30 this morning because I had to call them again. So, what does that say for you?
Yeah.
When my exes are turning up at the locations that I'm at that bother with him and are sending me messages and telling people on the app that I've done this, that and the other, which I haven't done. When he was, that particular male was messaging her when she was 15 years old, telling her to have overnight stays and stuff like that with him and all like that, movie nights and all minds. Were behind my back when I was in hospital having a major operation, like.
Who was?
Who was in there?
The 15-year-old.
That's the one with the DV, isn't it?
Your ex was texting.
That's where I'm dash phone from, yes.
Your ex was texting your 15-year-old.
Yeah, behind my back when I was in hospital. Seriously.
Did you tell the police about that, Laura?
Yeah, the police are aware of it. Police are aware of it.
Right, if you put me on the big screen, I'll show you. I'll prove that I'm.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't see any evidence in Annabelle because I don't want you doxing any information. You've got to be careful what you dox.
No, I've covered it. I've covered every.
But no, we believe you. You don't have to show anything, honestly. Is that just your date of birth in there? Yeah, no, it's fine, honestly. You just got to be careful what you put on social media. Do you know what I mean? Because you got so many trolls on there.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why I said he can send the police to me because the police have already been here this morning and I've had them out several times and I got witnesses to that as well.
Oh, really?
Yes. Several times.
Has he had the police on you as well then, Laura?
He called the police and the police phoned me when I got home and and they asked me, and he was shouting his mouth off, the police officer was, and I was like, listen, yeah, and I spoke to his sergeant, and then I had officers out the next day to me, and whilst the officer was sat with me, which Emsy can confirm again, because the officer told her when they were investigating something else, with something else that was ongoing, because she was going through the evidence and speaking to Emsy, taking statements of Emsy, because Emsy lives in another location far away from where I live. And she said, it's like deja vu. Here we go again. Right or wrong, Emsy?
Yeah, no, it's correct. She did say that. Sorry about the crying in the background. Yeah, no, she did say that. They were her words.
Do you think, just to resolve it, like, you block him and forget whether he blocks you or not?
Well, this is what I want to do. Ultimately, this is what I want to do. I want to block him. Now I've been told how to do it, I'm going to do it. Because I'm sick to death of it. Like, do you know what I mean? He specifically stated that I went to that one location because he was there. No, I didn't. It was booked weeks and weeks in advance, and it was mentioned on my lives more than once.
Laura, are you the only one that deals with your accounts, or have you got anyone else that sorts your accounts out?
What do you mean? Like my TikTok? I got moderators.
No, I
don't know
what I mean is, when someone blocks you, that automatically means that they don't follow you no more, and that you don't follow them. So what I'm asking is,
Laura, you've got to look after your own mental health as well at the end.
Right. If he starts following you again, you've then got to be able. You then got to follow him to get the notifications. You won't get the notifications unless you follow him. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but what if I'm not following him and I'm still getting them? How am I still getting them?
I don't know that one. I only know that if you follow him, you get the
We've written to TikTok HQ as well, and I had no response back off them.
Laura, just block a man and be done with it.
You can block, even if he's blocked you, you can still block it.
But that's what we were trying to figure out, because everyone's saying that you can, and I don't know how you do it.
I've just told you to do it. It's a top arrow
I've been
thing.
shown now how to do it, but at the time, I haven't known how to do it until now, until I've just been shown.
Yeah, Lynn's told you how to do it. So you can do it that
that's what
way.
I'm saying. Until now, I've not known how to do it. So obviously, when he kept blocking me, I didn't know how to block him myself. Do you know what I mean? And unblocking me, I didn't know how to do it until now. And now Lynn's has showed me that is exactly what I'm going to do. But there is multiple accounts being made of him, which we believe most of them are him, coming in.
Yeah, I think, you know what it is, Laura? You might be being trolled, like being harassed by his supporters, like troll, fake accounts. But it might not be him, though. Could be his supporters, do you know what I mean? Because it happens to me sometimes.
It could be anyone at this point.
Yeah, so it might not even be him, so maybe you're getting a little bit confused thinking it is, do you know what I mean?
I've even had fake accounts come into my inbox claiming to be him. Even the same ones that asked Laura for money for the piano and to donate so that she could meet him in person and things like that. And I thought, hang on a minute, that's a bit sus. That's obviously a fake account, and it actually was.
Yeah, because I've had because you get them from famous people as well, like Dean Lewis, singers.
Oh yeah,
I get them daily, and I'm just like, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, I've had
I think once you block them, then it's resolved. Just block them, and do you know what I mean? And that's it.
Right, I'm gonna quickly drop a minute because I've just got a message, but I can't find it, and then I'll come back.
Oh, that might be from Anya.
I'm not quite sure. I'll have a little look. And
Anya May. Yeah, she messaged me.
Who is she?
Someone that follows me, and I follow her.
Oh, okay.
I think she follows Danny and Chloe.
Right, okay.
Hi guys, I'm just jumping in just to let you know that Laura's autistic and we've got to be careful about social interactions and how we deal with things. So I just want you to be aware we've got to be a bit more
telling people I'm autistic because I'm not autistic.
Well, your daughter told me you are.
I'm not autistic.
Well, your daughter just messaged me and told me you are.
I'm not autistic.
Well, you want to talk to is it your daughter then?
Yeah.
Well, why is she messaging me and saying that you're autistic and she's worried?
I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are, UK
I'm
Finest.
telling you that Annabelle has just messaged me. I've been in the comments.
Yeah, well, I'll have a word with her because I don't know where she's
So
getting
you're
that
not
from.
autistic. So
No, I'm
you're
not.
just literally. All right then. So it's just you.
It's just me.
All right. I feel better for that. Thanks, Ange. I'll drop.
Okay,
I'm not autistic.
You're not.
I'm so
You
confused.
don't have to tell anybody, but is it just bipolar?
No, I'm not bipolar or anything.
Oh, that's what she said.
No, I haven't got anything like that wrong with me. I'm epileptic.
Right. Okay.
I have epilepsy.
Yeah.
But like I said, next month I'm 20 months clear of seizures.
I mean, I don't know much about autism, but I didn't think he was autistic.
I'm not autistic.
I'm speaking to you, but then I don't know much about it, so.
But I had problems when I was a baby, which slowed down my learning in school.
Yeah, right.
And slowed down like that side of things. I'm also partially paralysed on my right hand side. So I got like the weakness to my right hand side from where I was paralysed as a baby. So like my one side moves quicker than my other, like a lot quicker. So like if I show you, that's my left hand. My right hand. Barely move. See the difference? Movement.
Hello, Laura. Right. Can you just take a breath?
Well, no, because he seems like you're ganging up on me.
No, it's good. We're on your side. I'm just trying to tell you how TikTok works. That's all it is. You know, with
I know you are.
recordings and
But I'm
that's
trying
all
to
it
reach
is.
out to people to get help, and it feels like I'm being ganged up on. Like in the comments,
No one's
it was
ganged up on you. At
it
the
was-
beginning, it was a bit, Laura. At the beginning, it was a bit confusing. Okay, but now we more understand it better. And I just think because it is, we're just telling you how TikTok works. But that's it. I mean, no one's getting up.
Like, do you know what I mean? I'm your friend, so I'm reaching out to people to try and get help to stop this situation occurring. And I
That's
feel
what
like
we're trying to help you with, and that's why. Yeah, I mean that's why we said to block him.
Guy come in and he said, "I'm going in on this account, that account." I'm blocked apparently on the 2 accounts that I used to go in on. So you know what I mean? My daughter's cousin come in here just now abusing me.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it was just the DV bit more than anything. I know you're not a malicious person. I just don't. I think because of your past, and that's kind of being brought into it. I think it's just a bit of a wild accusation, a very strong accusation to be making. But I know there's no malice as to when you said that. Do you know what I mean? But we had to clear that up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But no one's picking on you. I mean, who's in there? Jims. Hello, Jim. I don't know who that. Do you know who this is? Do you, Laura, Jim?
No, I don't know, Laura. But what I want to say is, right, even though you said your family said you've got bipolar and stuff, one, it doesn't matter if you have or you haven't, right? My mother had it when I was a kid, right? And I'd always jump up for defender, no matter what the situation was, right? But I used to know when she was going on a high or on a low, right, with it. So sometimes when a person has that and they go on a high, they can become very obsessive about something, right? Or they can do things what they don't realise they've done when they go back down to a low, right? So that's not a bad thing. I think if we all...
telling you, I haven't got bipolar.
Okay then. So if you haven't got that...
100%, I have not got bipolar.
Right.
Yeah.
I see it as you must spend a lot of time on your own, by the look of it. Right?
I don't spend that much time on my own. I go out.
Do you go out?
Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. But do you understand, right? You're saying one thing, this other person's saying another, right? The family getting involved, you're getting upset, right? And everybody in this box has had an illness or got an illness or they're born a little bit different from everybody else, right? So out of all the lives you can come into, it's Angie, she's coming to the right one. Because I guarantee you one thing, you know, the women all in these boxes, they understand a lot more than you think. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, when I've got physical people who I speak to day to day, who have witnessed what I've been put through this last year and stuff like that, I can say physically witnessed with their own eyes what I've been put through.
But like, you've been through DV, haven't you?
I've been through domestic abuse.
Okay, so can you tell me what...
I've had my exes turning up my house at 3 o'clock in the morning when my mum's abroad.
Okay.
I have to get my cousin, well, my daughter's cousin, to come and sit with me because I'm not scared to go to sleep.
Right, okay, can I tell you something? I did 6 years of DV. My ex ended up in prison and ended up in the paper. I'm at 63 on PTSD, right? That is probably near the highest. Okay, so do you know what level your PTSD is at?
I don't know. All I know is they diagnosed me the last time I had a breakdown last year with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I sit with him, and then I resuscitated a guy around the corner from me who passed away that day. I was rushed into hospital because I was going to do something very stupid on my life, and I got bananaed for it.
Right.
And they diagnosed me there and then with a psychological nurse and stuff like that, and doctor with PTSD.
Sorry, Laura, did you just say that you got suffocated by a guy that later passed away?
No, I resuscitated a guy.
Oh, right.
Right. So you seem like you've been through a hell of a lot, right?
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes,
right.
I have. I've been dash-formed, I've been married.
Okay. But you know when we have PTSD, right? You know our past traumas, it can stay with us, right? And we find it difficult to get past that trauma. Sometimes it could be a bang of a door. It could be shouting outside, right? It could be even a message on a phone, right? Or an alert, what can set it off, right? So when you said you didn't understand how this app worked, right? It is so easy to work, right? All you have to do when you block somebody, you won't receive their messages, and you won't see any like coming to this live notifications or nothing, right? But you know when you've got PTSD, sometimes you forget what's going on, right? You can, with me, sometimes I forget what I did last week, right? Or I forget what I've done 2 nights before because it's flared up, right? That's normal. That just means you just need somebody there to comfort you, right? And be there for you. And when it's getting a bit difficult. But what it is, I think you've reached out to the wrong people in this singer, right? I do think you've reached out to the wrong person, because that person's not there to be a friend. That person's there to entertain people, right? So it's like...
I haven't reached out to him.
No, but sometimes it comes across like that, even though you might not see it, right? So with what's going on there, if you've got proof, give it to the police.
I have given it to the police. The police have got it.
Right, but understand this: if they see on his part,
sound's gone. Has the sound gone?
Has it?
Mike,
can you hear?
Oh yeah.
Right. So see it as if he's got evidence, he'll have to give that to the police.
Yeah,
right?
I've got a lot of
I
evidence.
think the best thing is, though, you don't really want to get the police involved. Well, it depends,
Exactly.
if that's how you feel. Just block him and it's resolved. Don't go onto his live. Don't create fake, I'm not saying you do, but
I haven't been.
Don't do any of that. And let him get on with it, because, he is an entertainer. And just block each other. If he don't block you, that's his problem. But you can block him.
Exactly.
It's
resolved.
It's one of them. You keep going down that rabbit hole, right? It's gonna end up messy, and we don't want it to get messy, do we? You've been through enough trauma. You've been through enough hell, right? You're trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel now, right? So, like Angie said, block him. It don't matter how many accounts you've got. At the end of the day, block him on all them accounts, and you'll never ever.
And
Right.
it's obviously if you want to go to the police, that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, well,
but
like I
you
said,
know,
I've been to the police, and the police have got all the evidence. I said there was police officers in my.
I mean, I don't know what evidence they've got there.
It's wasting police time.
It's yes, I don't know what evidence you've got there because it is like sharing a live to you, but it's not him sharing the live. It's TikTok sharing it, where you're following him and it's automatically gone to you. You probably don't really know all about the TikTok.
As well, and said if I need to talk, she's going to help. There's a few people have messaged me who know what I've been through, including MZ, who have been helping me along this and everything like that. I was told to get the police again because obviously he was given instructions not to make any sort of contact with me and to leave me alone.
Right, but the thing is,
What contact has he had with you, though?
Yeah. What kind of contact has he had with you, Laura?
He's messaged my friends behind my back. He's made.
But these messages, what is he saying in these messages? Are they about you?
He's going to contact me. Then he doesn't contact me. That is basic like mind games. It's like mind games.
So basically, your friend has reached out to him saying that you've had mental breakdowns. He said, "I'll reach out to see if she's all right." And because he hasn't reached out to you, you're pissed off. Basically.
No. That was a year ago. Coming up a year ago. That was coming up a year ago. This is now I'm talking about. Like where he's been going on saying that I'm around his mother's house. He's had to duck and dive because I've moved to the area where he lives and stuff like that. I'm living in my property, in my area where I've lived for a long, long time. Then he's coming.
But he's making
around the town where he is when I'm not there.
So Laura, he's making up accusations. I mean, it's not like a crime.
Accusations that could ultimately have me assaulted. Ultimately, have people turn up at my home and attack my home. Ultimately, attack me in the street when I'm out busking. Ultimately, have me arrested. All sorts. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean you say he attacked in your home? What he's arranging for people to come to your house?
My ex lives a street away from me, as I said, who bothers with him.
Right.
So
turning up to locations that I'm going. So
are you saying he's friends with your ex?
Yes.
Right. So if he's friends with your ex, then the best thing to do is block him. Like everybody's saying, block him.
Yes,
then your ex can't bother you, right? Because he can't see and know what you're doing. And then you've got his mate who's blocked, so we can't go back and tell him, right?
He comes in on fake accounts. My ex comes in on fake accounts, and we know he's coming in on fake accounts because he is blocked.
Laura, there's nothing you can do but just keep blocking them and say fake accounts. You know what I mean? I get trolled all the time. There are many people get trolled on here. Just keep blocking their fake accounts. You know what I mean? So he has no contact with you, block him, and that's it. And then it was resolved. You know what I mean?
Angie's right. Right? We've all get these fake accounts coming in and messaging us. Right?
Actually, so Laura, you're saying that your ex is this child is arranging with your ex to come to your house, or they're arranging?
No, my ex is talking about me to him, obviously, because like he messaged me. He's just come off bail conditions for I don't know how to put it on you because I don't know whether it get bananaed, but basically contacting me via phone on no caller IDs and stuff like that. You can't block no caller IDs on the phone. You silence the calls and everything like that. Then it comes up on my Facebook. He does it on my Facebook. I block him on my Facebook. He sets a new account up to message me again. I block him again. He turns up in places I am. Like I went to Greg's in my local area Monday. I was sat in Greg's having a coffee with a friend of mine. He was outside the Greg's store watching me. I went home afterwards on the Wednesday just gone. Greg's again. He was outside Greg's again at precisely the time I was there. I walked to the car.
The best thing to do.
What's that got to do with Charlie, though?
Right, so the best thing to do if your ex is turning up at places like that and doing that is take a video. Take your phone out and record him. Take a picture, right? Take that proper evidence for the police to look at, right? But what, like you've just been asked, what's that got to do with Charlie?
Because he sent a message to me saying that he told Charlie that I was stalking him. This is the guy that was messaging my 15-year-old daughter behind my back when I was in hospital, seriously ill. Right,
Laura, if he's messaged Charlie saying that, what's that still got to do with Charlie? It's just your ex playing mind games with you. So I don't think it's right you're putting that on Charlie's toes.
Well, Charlie then made statements online and everything like that, saying I was hanging around the areas that he was at and I was stalking him.
But
on a live,
that's a whole separate
by somebody inside his live, and I took it to the police. Like MC's told you, the police were in my house the same day as they were taking a statement off me and of several other witnesses to that effect. He was then requesting me to join his live.
That's not a request, that's an automatic thing off TikTok, Laura. That's what you need to stop, like you need to put into your head. It wasn't Charlie purposely going, right, I'm going to invite Laura.
You're saying to me, what's Charlie got to do with it? So I'm explaining to you, and then you're saying that's just an automatic notification.
But you're saying that Charlie, because, listen, this is what I'm saying, like, it's literally like you live in cuckoo land.
I don't live it in Hammett.
You're saying this and that, right? And then you said, oh, well, it's just a coincidence how then I got an invite of Charlie to go to his live. But the thing is, we've already told you that that's just an automatic thing, but you're still running around saying, Charlie invited me to the live. It's wrong what you're doing to Charlie, in my eyes, to be honest with you.
Well,
it's
I'm leaving it for the police to deal with it. I'm leaving it for the police to deal with it.
Yeah, I just leave it with the police, but listen, our advice is just to block him, and, you know,
That's
just
what
move on, block each other.
exactly
move
what I
on.
am doing.
But that's entirely up to you if you want to, you know, go down that route.
Right, my friend is messaging me, so I'm going to jump down and see what she wants.
Laura. Well, take care then, Laura.
And just to say, no, I do not know Laura. I just saw how it was going, and I can remember as a child dealing with a very similar situation like that and knowing how to talk to the person. So that's why I jumped up, Andrew. So I'll jump back down now.
All right, Jim.
You're welcome. See you in a little bit.
Hi, Angie.
Hiya, Tanya.
Hiya.
You all right?
I think Laura just has an obsession with him, personally. I've been listening to it all the way through, and I just think she's obsessed with this Charlie.
Yeah, I think she has a bit of a, you know, I think she's a little bit hurt because she don't have that friendship with him anymore. She has got a tattoo of him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she is rather obsessed. I think what she's been saying, she's been thinking about it to try and make out that he's the bad person in all this, but in actual fact, it's actually her being obsessed with him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's malice involved though. Do you know what I mean? She might just be, you know, but she doesn't really understand TikTok. When someone screen records her, she gets upset about it. Do you know what I mean? And saying, no one has a right to do that. But as we know, do people do that all the time?
And yet, her so-called daughter turned around and said that she had bipolar and stuff, and she's saying that she hasn't. Now, is that her daughter or is that not? Because surely her daughter would know.
Yeah, it's a bit. All we can say is it's not TV, guys. I don't think anyone should be running with that.
No, it's the same Laura. It's the same girl who bought Cox. That's in their dryer.
Sorry?
It's the same Laura that bought caught assassin in the dryer.
Is it?
Get lost. Is that
Yes.
what the dryer?
Is it? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's who it is.
No, it's not. People are saying it's not her, and I don't think it is her.
It is. It
Really?
is. That's
No, that
Scott
was
assassin. It
Lindsay.
is.
Yeah, I know.
It's the exact same person who bought the dryer as Caught Assassin.
No, apparently that was a window. Remember?
Honestly, it is. It's the same woman.
But her name was
Yes,
Wendy.
it is.
I know you were saying, but
Yeah.
her name was Wendy.
That's when because Laura were on a different account called Wendy, but it's the same woman.
No way.
Is it? I can't remember what she sounded like now.
1,000%.
People are saying yes, you're right.
Laura used to come on under Wendy.
Yeah, what she's saying is she used to come under the account called Wendy, but Wendy.
Yes.
But I can't remember. Has anyone got?
I was trying to get in the box while she were here to say it while she were on live.
People keep saying Wendy got that washing machine. What she's saying is Wendy is Laura. She just used another account.
Yes, Laura used to come on as Wendy. Wow.
But people are saying that Wendy wasn't Welsh.
Ask Court Assassin, honestly. They both got same daughter then, and that daughter's got two mothers.
I can't remember what she sounded like, that Wendy. Can anyone else remember?
Angie, I can't remember what I done yesterday.
Yeah, I can't even remember what because I know that she came in the box a couple of times. No, but she showed her face. That was a Wendy. I remember she showed her face.
Yeah, but Wendy had showed her face.
Wendy has shown her face. I'm sure she did. She used to go live. She used to go live, yeah, and she would go on about the washing machine. Yes, she did. That's not her. Yeah, look, the comments are saying she did.
Next time Laura comes in, ask her when she was coming under Wendy.
Well, she comes to the box saying, "Oh, do you better put her in if I
Well, Angie, MZ's a mate. MZ, can you clarify if Laura was Wendy who bought the washing machine for Court Assassin?
I couldn't tell you that. I wouldn't know. I only I'm friends about through this app. So I couldn't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to answer that, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, she went live, that Wendy. I'm sure she did, and people was calling her a cloud chaser and everything else. And yeah, she's a different person.
And her daughter was going live, and I went, and her daughter was much older than that Annabelle, whatever she's called.
That would have been a good plot twist, though.
Fucking hell, I couldn't get any more twisted.
Oh yeah, that was Wendy or Laura. It was Martha, baby reindeer.
Yeah, but Tom.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing anything.
Somebody said Wendy wasn't deaf either.
I don't think I like Laura though. I do like her. You know what I mean? And I can't say anything bad on her, but I don't think she does anything out of malice. I just think because she's been in a TV relationship and she don't really understand TikTok, and I really do think she thinks that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? And I can't have a go at someone for that. However, she needs to be careful about making accusations because it's against someone on here.
Yeah, I think she's just a bit out of touch with reality, and where it's a bit distorted, where she
She just needs to be careful what she says on TikTok. I like her, I really do, but she just needs to be careful. That's it. I don't know the whole situation really with her and this Charlie, but it's not fair on Charlie to be accused of that either. So, but yeah. With that, I thought the Dorothy story was a little bit weird. Not because I say story, and it's not a story, but I thought it was a bit weird because she said she did come out with I'd known her a long time. I've known her since so and so.
Can I just jump in really quick? That Wendy, she was in her early 60s. It definitely isn't Laura.
No.
I just wanted to jump in because I could see the comments. It's definitely not Laura.
I mean, what I'm saying, right, is, I know that she's, because she's no malice with her, she's been through TV, blah, 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 and all this. However, if someone made that up against me, I don't think I'd see it that way. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? If you've got a against her, you'd probably be, I don't care what she's got. I don't care about this. I don't care that there's no malice. I don't care about a DV. This is what somebody would say. I don't care about a DV. She just made an accusation against me. Do you know what I mean? So I can see it from that point as well. Because honestly, if someone accused you of that DV, that's a very harsh accusation.
I'd be fuming.
Yeah. Who else is in the box? Shame we couldn't get Charlie in here though. So, but anyway, never mind. Hello.
Hi, Ange.
Hi,
Right. Oh yeah. I'll try and request him again. To come in. I was just going to say that definitely wasn't Bendy Wendy. Laura wasn't. Yeah, definitely not. I agree with the other person. A totally different person. Didn't even look like her.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was all I wanted to say. Yeah, definitely not her. So we can sort of scribble that out. Go back to the drawing board. Have a good evening, guys. Oh, I've had a glass of red, by the way, so I do apologise.
Okay.
I'm loving a Saturday. 53, old, and gonna pop my tunes on in a minute. But yes, I'll still have a listen though. I won't be far away. Have a good evening, all.
You too. See you later.
Love you lots. Bye.
Bye.
Someone said crap.
Hey, Mrs. C. Mrs. C, is she here? No, she's not here. Been an interesting life. Yes.
Yeah, Angie's going to get married off to someone, and someone's going to pay her 10 grand for her passport, and then we've had the Laura situation.
5k each passport.
What do you want? It's 10k each passport, man, you Burke.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Angie. Can I just say, it definitely wasn't Wendy. I live in the same area as Wendy, and I can confirm it was 100% not Wendy.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
I find it a bit dodgy that her daughter was like, or I've known her all my life, said that she was autistic, said that she had bipolar, said she was deaf. And then she's come in and said she's not bipolar and she's not autistic.
Yeah.
It's strange.
That's strange. Hey, MT, is that you, MT?
Yeah,
Right.
are you ready? I've got a brilliant idea and I'm inviting you to audition for one of my lead roles. I'm hosting the first ever TikTok musical and I'm doing auditions from the 19th of April, and I think you'll be an amazing Gabriella at a High School Musical, so I want you to audition. What?
Who's Gabriella?
Don't ever insult me like that ever again.
And when's your talent show?
12. But wait a minute, who's Gabriella?
You don't know who Gabriella is?
No. And what musical is it?
High School Musical. So basically High School Musical 1 and High School Musical 2. I'm merging them together and I'm doing the first ever live musical and I want you to audition for the lead.
Is she the bitch?
No, that's Sharpay. Do you want to audition for Sharpay?
I don't know who Gabriella is. What character is she?
She's the main part.
Oh my god, yes! If she's the main part,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. Alright. Well, auditions for the lead start from the 19th of April.
Right, can
Okay.
you remind me though? You're gonna have to remind me.
I will. Can you do
What,
High
like
School
a
Musical?
script?
What?
We're gonna have to read from a script.
So you're going to have to do 30 seconds of one scene and then you're going to have to sing one of the lead songs. And then once you've done that, we'll then get back to you with the decision.
Do I need to be a singer?
No, well, you just got to perform and make the part look good. So if you can do that, you're flying.
Oh.
Okay.
We found what I've been looking for.
Do, do, do.
Do, 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 do. Oh,
I
I think it's fabulous.